AI-driven purchasing felt like the next obvious step. You ask an AI to buy something, it buys it. Clean, fast, frictionless. Then it hit reality. This visual perfectly represents the friction OpenAI encountered when they rolled out instant checkout. Early pushes into AI-driven purchasing stumbled. The model worked, and customers wanted to use it. The failure occurred because the underlying merchant infrastructure was designed exclusively for human interaction, not programmatic navigation. To fix this, we need to evaluate your agentic commerce readiness. This simply means asking, can an AI agent actually complete its job using the exact data and user flows you have published right now? Step 1 is to open your store's backend. Pull a report and isolate your top 20% of SKUs by revenue so we can audit them. Bridging the gap between a human-built store and these programmatic agents is the exact bottleneck you have to solve to capture frictionless purchasing without alienating your customers. Look at this diagram. We are going to completely ignore the vast dim web of your catalog, which represents 80% of your products. Trying to fix everything at once leads to operational overwhelm. Focus entirely on that small, brightly glowing cluster, your top 20. A human can read the cluttered text block on the left and figure out what a blue relaxed fit T means. An agent needs the clean database architecture on the right, with completely isolated data fields explicitly categorizing color, fit, and size matrix. If your catalog relies on legacy data created by seasonal interns or messy CSV imports, those files usually prioritize keyword stuffing over clear logic. Because AI agents lack the ability to intuitively decipher ambiguous language, presenting them with poorly structured data will instantly trigger cart abandonment. Now that we've isolated your product data, let's move to your back-end inventory management layer. The hidden threat here is synchronization delay. When a system lags, it creates phantom SKUs. These are products that appear available to an AI shopping agent, but are actually out of stock. Here on this timeline, you can see a standard 12-hour gap between synchronization points. That dense spike represents incoming automated orders crashing straight into the dead zone where inventory counts are inaccurate. If an AI successfully completes an order for a phantom SKU, the customer receives an out-of-stock cancellation email hours later. Customers blame the AI, and then they blame your brand. Open up your backend settings right now. Locate your inventory sync frequency and purge any historical phantom SKUs currently lingering in your active catalog. AI agents cannot gracefully handle post-purchase fulfillment failures. Real-time data accuracy is a non-negotiable requirement for maintaining your brand's reputation. The final hurdle is your checkout flow. We need to identify and remove what we call human judgment roadblocks. Look at this wireframe comparison. On the left, the checkout path is blocked by intrusive upsell modals and shipping calculators that require manual interaction to reveal costs. On the right is the straight, unobstructed linear pathway an agent needs. Consider an ambiguous address verification error. A human shopper can squint, guess the right option, or bypass the warning. An agent seeking strict logical parameters gets completely paralyzed. The ideal agentic checkout architecture is a predictable, API-friendly path. It requires 0 manual clicks to calculate the final totals. Perform a live test purchase on your own site. Actively hunt for these intuitive roadblocks and document every extra click required to finish the order. Any checkout architecture demanding human intuition will inherently fail when navigated programmatically, which directly destroys your potential AI-driven revenue. Let's review the completed hit list. Reformatted your top product data, established real-time inventory synchronization, and created a frictionless checkout flow. Watch these identically shaped boxes glide flawlessly along the complex conveyor belts without a single collision. That fluid motion is what happens to your operations. This operational hygiene boosts your traditional conversion rates today while seamlessly integrating the inevitable influx of AI shoppers tomorrow. The transition to agentic commerce is a gradual, ongoing integration. Brands that implement these steps now gain a massive market advantage before the scale fully tips. Hoping your store is ready is a dangerous strategy. If you are unsure of your API readiness or data quality, click the link below to book a free AI readiness audit with Leela Ventures, and we will definitively expose your remaining vulnerabilities.